What's up, Favela fam? Okay, we get it. We know.
Don't get on us, okay? That's it. That's why
we have
a giveaway, okay? We're going to give away 2 gift cards to 2 of the Favela fam members, okay?
Or new Favela fam members.
Or new Favela fam members, whatever. If you're watching this video, you're a part of the family.
So, the rules are, all you're going to have to do is 1, like this video. 2, be subscribed. So if you are subscribed,
no problem.
No problem. Alright? 3, you're going to comment one of your friend names, right? So, I would comment
me.
Not me, but Kobe. And she could comment Eddie, right? So now that's 2 chances. So now you and your friend
enter,
right? And you and your friend could possibly win. They're going to be 2 $40 Visa gift cards. So that means you want to go to Chipotle? Go to Chipotle. You want to go to McDonald's and you like McDonald's? Do that.
Why is it all food? If you want to go shopping, you can go shopping at Forever 21. You can go to 5 and Below and get a whole bunch of stuff. I love 5 and Below. You can go to a thrift store. Okay, so we will be announcing the winner sometime next week. We don't have a set date, but it will be a week, okay? So 7 days after this video is posted, it'll be sometime.
Be on the lookout.
Yeah, so it won't be on the 6th day. It'll be on the 7th day and maybe on the 8th or something like that. But it will be a week from today, or whenever this video gets posted. The competition will end, and we will no longer be accepting entries. Okay, so we will be selecting the winner.
7 days from the posted video.
Yes.
Okay, so today's video is going to be super different.
Yes.
So we're gonna get back to your challenges. Trust me, we have challenges lined up. We're gonna get back to live streaming. You guys don't really like that, I guess, but we like to do live streams, so why not? Vlog. But today, okay, so we're YouTubers, right?
Right.
But we're on YouTube
all the time.
All the time. If I'm on YouTube, she's on YouTube, and we're just watching Jeffree Star, we're watching James Charles. When she's watching it, I'm watching
Good Mythical Morning.
Yes, GMM. I'm watching Philip DeFranco. We're watching every single person, right?
Right. So he watches a different side, I watch a different side. So we get it from all different aspects.
But we always come together, and one of those people
sorry, you keep that in.
And one of those people is Shane Dawson. And we can't talk about him. He's been there since the beginning, so that's
right. So
he's just such a creative person.
Right. So if you know anything about YouTube, if you're into it like we are, anybody, you all know what is going on with Shane Dawson and his 7-part or 9-part?
8-part. I think it's 8-part mini doc about Jake Paul.
Yes.
So
that's what we are here to discuss.
Right. Okay, so the first part, we were gonna do a reaction video, but we felt that it was more so an intro to it all, so we didn't want to I liked at 2 minutes and 3 seconds he said Jake Paul. We didn't want to. We felt like we couldn't do too much off of that, but this video kind of kicked it all off.
It set the premise for like it set the tone for how this,
the baseline almost.
Right. So
I mean, the only YouTube thing we know how to do is react. I mean, you've seen those reaction videos, So we're gonna give you some of what we saw today, what we like, what we don't like, and I mean, everything that's just going on.
I'll be honest. I think it's all a reach. The second part. I think the second part is nothing but reaching and trying to group
everybody.
Yeah, like I feel like it's more so trying to get an understanding while also placing millions of people into this one category.
Right, because I get it, Do I think off the bat, do I think Jake Paul is a sociopath? I think that's a little too far.
Right.
I don't and maybe it's just the beginning. Maybe I don't know what he's been through. I don't know, you know, all his experiences. So maybe he could be. Off bat, do I think he is? No. I think that terminology is being used, like you said, to group so many people, you know? And the main thing they're talking about is YouTubers and this, you know, sociopath. And I mean, no, I don't think you have to be a sociopath, but you have to be very outgoing.
Right. You have to be very creative.
You can't be anybody.
Right. You have to be unique in your own way. And I just feel that everything that they were saying identifies so many people that you can't put it into such a general, like you can't use it so generally. You know what I mean? Like I couldn't just say Eddie's a sociopath because he does this one thing that sociopaths do as well. You know what I mean? Like you can't do that. You know, like that's like saying that people who are interested in, like, okay, let's say that people who like to dissect things, you know, so like
they're murderers.
Right.
Is that what you're gonna go
to? Yeah.
Right.
Like it's like in a Jeffrey Dahmer category. You know what I mean? Like, oh well, he started off as this, so and if they like dissecting these things, like wouldn't they fit into that? Like I feel like majority of the video is like, oh well, he does this, so wouldn't that make him like, that?
Let's get him in here and let's get him in here and him in here, because I get it. You know, we watch YouTubers who do beyond, you know, above and beyond, like, wow, like I never thought of that. Like David Dobrik, you know, I never thought of a 4-minute and 20-second video that would get millions and millions of people, right? And he does crazy stuff. He has flamethrowers, he has, you know,
all these animals,
right, pranks and stuff. But at the same time, I don't see it as he's a sociopath because whatever he needs to do, he's gonna do it. I see a motivated person who knows, hey, if I don't do something that catches eyes,
then nobody's looking.
Right, nobody's gonna look, you know. And yes, there is good points of that and there's bad points. Just like that couple who was brought up, where I think they're boyfriend and girlfriend, and the boyfriend told his girlfriend, you know, shoot me in the chest while I hold this book. And I think they're not sociopaths, but I just think that's like a stretch to try to get into that area. Like, I have no creativity, or, you know, I can't be as creative as them, so I gotta do something crazy, you know? And is it a sociopath?
No.
I don't think so. I don't think so, you know?
And we're not saying that Shane Dawson is wrong.
No, not at all. And that's the thing, is our judgment is open because it's only 2 out of 8.
Right.
You know?
And it's just like, I really just feel like this video is, what's the word I want to use?
I see it as
over dramatized almost.
Right, kind of like a bad baseline, you know?
Right, like we went through the comments too.
Right.
And there was a comment that said, oh, after watching this video, I just asked my pillow if it was a sociopath. Because that's how general it is. Right. You know what I mean? Like,
but some people do also like hear this and are like, wow, like, am I a sociopath?
That's what Shane Dawson is doing the whole video.
But and the thing is, I feel like we just have different views.
Right.
You know, I'm not gonna be like Shane Dawson. Thank you very much. I'm not gonna be like Shane Dawson is completely incorrect, because at the same time, I've never gone through the school for it, or I've never, for what I know, met a sociopath. But a lot of those things.
But then they start to go into, you could know so many people that are sociopaths that you don't even know are. Yes, but that also, like, people are manipulative, period. You know, that doesn't, just because you're manipulative doesn't mean that you're a sociopath. Liars are manipulative, you know, like.
Well, and see, and that'll still fall into the area of doing whatever to profit off of it.
Like car dealerships, like we're experiencing this now because I'm trying to buy a car. They are manipulative. They say whatever you want to hear so that they can get what they want in the end. You know what I mean? Are they sociopaths? No, that's their job. This is what they do. These YouTubers do this. People live life based on YouTube, you know? This is their career, you know. So yes, you do have to think outside of the box. Yes, you do have to come up with crazy ideas, and just because you don't show the emotion that everybody wants you to show doesn't mean that you're a sociopath, you know. Me and Eddie, we're very independent. Nobody sees our emotions, but we each other see our emotions, you know what I mean? Like, I can be myself in front of Eddie, but I'm not necessarily gonna act the same way in front of everybody else because it's called code switching.
And I see that as almost one instance that Shane uses that I was like, you know, I think upbringing and maybe like what you're put through before, and that's why I'm saying, you know, I'm not gonna call Jake Paul a sociopath off bat because I don't know what he's been through. You know, maybe the reason why he looks at himself this type of way is because he was put down. You know, so that's how he shields himself, and that's brought up. You know, they put a wall, but they bring up, you know, like Cardi B when she was throwing the shoe, right? And yes, aggression is not something that I'm gonna be like, well, no, you got to be aggressive, but if you're raised from day one, you know, and you kind of have to protect yourself. You know, if you're protecting yourself from birth to 17 years old, and then
that sets the standard.
Right, that's how you're gonna be throughout life. And that's the thing is, you know, you see athletes, you see singers, you see actors who are used to this. That's their life, you know. They're not acting, but that's their only way they can survive. And it doesn't fit every single like perfect role, you know. Yeah, they might be aggressive, but they give back to charity, you know, out of the kindness of their heart. But you know, they might be aggressive. Is it a sociopath or is it a sociopath tendency? I don't see it as that. I just think everybody is different. I mean, you know, we watched My Friend Dahmer, who was a sociopath.
He was a cannibalist, and of course nobody saw that because he didn't show that side of him. But like, I don't even know.
I just think it's so difficult because it's such a broad term with such broad
that's like, why it's so difficult to call someone that, because there are so many different things that everyone can relate to. Like I personally, if someone's crying in front of me, I do not cry because it's my natural reaction not to. It all depends on who it is in front of me. You know what I mean? Like,
and that's that's that little bit of
you know, like, of course I'm not gonna feel the same way about a stranger crying in front of me than I would Eddie crying in front of me. You know what I mean? Or my mother crying in front of me, or my sister, or anybody like that I care deeply about. You know, like, you have to factor in all this other stuff, you know what I mean? Like, and then in the video they touch on how Logan Paul is the more liked sibling and how he's more likable.
And you see, and Logan, I kind of, if I was to be like, oh, this person's a sociopath, I would even say maybe even Logan is a little bit higher on that. Am I gonna call him that? No.
I would agree because the video with the, I'm not gonna go into detail, but like, if you know what I'm talking about, you know, with him in the woods.
The controversial video.
Yes.
Obviously, you watch YouTube, you know what it is. Right.
But it's just like, common sense would tell you, I'm not gonna post this. I'm not gonna show the world this gruesome scenery that I'm around, you know what I mean? Because that's just not, it's not humane, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? It's not, you don't think about how, if you don't even consider how the internet is gonna react to this. Like, that is more sociopathic than looking at yourself in a mirror. You know what I mean? Or looking at yourself when you're taking a picture or something like that.
Right. And even that, like, I think this is the thing. Young and money, and you not having money, it's difficult. You know, for instance, in complete differences, I love boxing. So Floyd Mayweather, most hated person. Young, he has money beyond anybody could imagine. And, you know, he has this persona. He's Pretty Boy Floyd, Money Mayweather, you know. Do I think he's a sociopath? No. Did he act horrible and arrogant and belittle other people? Yeah, at a point. Why? To get what he wanted. Do I think that's a characteristic of a sociopath? Personally, no. You know, what Katie, the therapist, was saying was it is. And I don't know, like, I'm gonna do what I need to do to improve in any type of way, you know? Not kill anybody or do anything like that, but if I have to create almost like a persona or act a different way, and I'm gonna be like, you know what? If I act like this for a year, I'm gonna be set for 20. I'll do that. Because I think that's just somebody who, like I said, is a different upbringing. Right. Knows how to act in certain situations. I'm not gonna talk to, you know, my aunt the way I talk to Kobe or the way I talk to like a friend. Am I being fake? No. No.
Because it's all about who you're around in that moment and how you speak.
And what you're trying to get accomplished.
And all of you understand that because, you know, you don't act the same way in front of your friends than you do your parents. You know, and it's just a matter of environments and the people that you're surrounding yourself with at that time. Right. You react to the people that you are around at that time. So like, if you see something with your friends, so like let's say you see something sexual on TV and you're around your friends, then you react in a different way, right?
It's a joke.
But around your parents, you shy away.
It's a cringy situation.
Right. You try to avoid that at any cost. You know what I mean? So I think that in summary, I can't wait for this whole mini doc. I mean, we watch YouTube all day, and I'm usually, if it's not, you know, Philip DeFranco, it's usually a whole bunch of snippets, you know, 12-minute videos. When I get to sit down and watch one video for like an hour, I'll lay down, sit down, I'm eating, and I'm watching the video. I love these type of videos. Me too. Honestly, she watched more of Jeffree Star's. I watched a little bit of it, but it brings out a different view of that person because I know Jeffree Star as this makeup guy. He's so this, he's so that. I don't know this about him though, you know? Right. I learned something about him. Same thing with Jake Paul, you know, he's on the news so bad, but I feel like this mini doc is really gonna be like, it's super good. I love what Shane Dawson does. Right, it's gonna give you insight. And it's nice that Shane Dawson is doing this so that we can see a different side of him. So that he can get to tell his story the way that maybe he doesn't want to, but he gets to do it in whatever way that, you know, Shane Dawson allows or anything like that, you know? So we are excited for the rest of this series, and
I kind of even wanted to do, and I don't know, maybe, you know what? Actually, let's make this more of a discussion. You know, I wanna have threads, and we'll comment back. What do you guys feel about it? I mean, do you guys like, well, I love it too. Do you guys like this mini doc? Right. What do you see that, yeah, you know, I see that being true, or what do I see like,
or where are we wrong at?
Where are we wrong? Right. Where are you right? Where is Shane right? Where, you know, what is the difference?
Let's talk.
Right, I would even like to have, you know, if we would get a whole bunch of Favela fam, like, even like live stream it and have questions coming in, like, did you see like at 10 minutes Shane Dawson said this, that, and we'll be like, yeah, we noticed that, and we didn't, you know. I kind of want to create that so that we have a really good, you know, hey, I like this, but what do you think, Favela fam? You know? That
would be nice.
I like that.
Yeah. So let's do that. Let's get the comments going down below.
Don't forget the giveaway.
Right.
Do not forget the giveaway, because if nobody wins them, you know,
we'll spend it, right? We'll spend the money. So just make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Remember the giveaway details. We will also post them in the description below if you forgot about them.
Also Shane's video.
Of course, we'll include Shane's channel below so that you can check out all of the videos of the mini series and whatever other videos you want to check out of him, because he's dope, honestly. So, yep, all of that information will be down below. And tune in for the next video, because it's just gonna get crazier and crazier, Favela fam.
I really like this mini doc series.
Yeah. That's it?
That's it.
Okay, well, over and out from Always and Favela.